What's going on, guys? It is February the 6th. I'm back with another. Without over talking it, let's get it.
Why do you think so many men are traveling overseas to find wives in other countries?
Men are traveling overseas to find wives. Why? I'm right here. I'm single.
No,
Why?
no.
I want to be married.
Right, but I'm saying, do you typically see women traveling overseas
If
to find
men are
husbands?
traveling overseas to...
You see this? This chick, number one, looks single. Like, the way she just did this crazy cat call, I'm single, I want to get married. You look the type. And to be honest, you look the type to probably more than likely give somebody a bad deal. Not even exhibiting any feminine characteristics. Certainly doesn't look desirable. Much less takes a lot of work into the opinion. It doesn't look like outside of lipstick, and everybody sees her hair. You know what I'm saying? This isn't even less than 10, 15 minutes in the mirror, man. Come on. And dude even tried to ask her quickly a question, and watch how she overtalked him. Didn't even let him get his question out.
To countries that have less money and less education, it's because they want a woman who is dependent on them for their livelihood, for their resources, to have a good life. And I don't think that that is a good thing.
Now, clearly, this chick looks jealous, number one, as she's saying it. She's struggling to get her words out, so I figure she doesn't have a very large vocabulary. And the way she just did this quirky little look, and then, they're just not good. They're not good. Okay, but I guarantee you, if a guy were to pursue you, that'd be the number one thing you're wanting to do. Talking about resources, money, and then also saying that those women have less education. Ma'am. When have men ever valued the education level from a female? It ain't that, okay? It's what can you bring? What can you do? How can you help me get through my life as a man, a high earning man, and make my life easier? That doesn't necessarily require a ton of education. It just requires someone with half a brain who understands this is how I make this person feel better. And the craziest part is, for those women to not have the education, why is it they are so much better in treatment to men? It's funny. Yes, you may understand how to, I guess, study economics and you'll have a little bit of biology behind your belt, or hell, communications, or even theory, psychology, whatever. All those things do jack zero for men. But for a female who can cook, has no problem cleaning, can take care of kids, is nurturing, is feminine, and make sure that anything a man is looking for, especially her husband, is provided for. It's amazing how those skills are just off the Richter scale. And this chick looks like she's got zero, but she'll overtalk you though. Right. Super desirable. Let's see what this one got.
A lot of the men I know that go overseas to find wives are not great dudes.
Can you be more specific?
Yeah, they're pervy.
Wow. Okay. So apparently the dudes who go overseas are pervy. And this chick looks like she rubs balloons all over her head. I mean, another one just not standing out. You know what I'm saying? I clearly see why she probably feels the way she does. She may even know guys who have the money to travel. But I highly doubt they're looking her direction. You know what I mean? It's just, it ain't much. And she doesn't come off as the one who's going to actually make it worth the pursuit. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I think here's what she probably was trying to say, but was struggling.
Passports be stamped up because they got the bread to do it. I hate that people just always equate like a weaker man, so to speak, with that means he don't got bread. No, they be the main ones who got bread. Like, they just don't get girls. Girls don't pay them no mind. They rather have a swagged out broke bull than to take one of them who could really, like I said, support you with let your ass
Now replace what she said by weaker with pervy. And I'm 100% positive this message is spot on. This chick obviously must have seen the light. She's been around the guys who travel. And this is not all guys. So I want to make that very, very clear. She's talking about a specific type of guy who has the money to travel and just may not be attractive to American women. And that is true. There are men like that. However, most men who even have American women attracted to them are able to clearly see the disadvantage and the bad deal that awaits them in America. I mean, all it takes is one trip, and I guarantee your eyes will be very wide in the difference of value. It's just a shame. These chicks think that that's just the way it's supposed to go. But you know what? Let's do this. Let's go to North Carolina. I think I got one who made or was trying to make a little bit more sense, but got a little bit in her feelings. Let's check her out anyway, though. Hold on.
They don't want to pay for your fake nails. They don't want to pay for your weave. They don't want to earn $8.
In the words of Jill Scott, sister honey girl, fly away. Listen, I'm getting ready for work. I'm about to get up and get ready for work. And, of course, I come across her dumbass video. And I'm sorry, I don't even mean to be disrespectful to you, because I'm quite sure you figured you can be controversial and go viral. I'm pretty sure.
I think she's lying. I think she totally meant to say what she said, but we'll let it keep going. And I couldn't tell if that's a leaf on her chest or if that's just a bad tattoo. I don't know. We'll let her keep going, though.
Pretty sure that was the goal for that video. I just want that. At least that's what I want for you.
Or maybe it's a piece of the weave. I don't know.
Turn the duets and stitches off on purpose, though, so that people couldn't necessarily react. There's this thing called screen recording, by the way. However, listen, Filipino woman, Latina women, I don't know, any other type of woman, we do not care. The only reason we're speaking on it is because they are using us as an excuse to come over there and terrorize the fuck out of y'all. Like, we literally do not care if they find love in a garbage can. Just leave us out of the conversation.
Now, I'm going to stop her right here because it's already going off the rails now. Number one, you're just straight up lying. And I actually believe her for a few things here. So if you notice and look very closely, this lady's not very fit, okay? I'm not trying to be funny, but we can see she's not missing any meals, okay? Number two, of course she's getting ready to go to work because she's not a stay-at-home wife. No one is looking to protect this woman, you know? Just her defensive nature from another female, and obviously she's triggered, okay, cool, but doesn't even have the intellect to try to bring it down to a level to where you're not overreacting. And clearly this chick just fell directly into it and looks twice other girl's age. Well, believe it or not. But I mean, it's a definite difference between someone who's natural, fit, feminine in the way they communicate when you are the exact opposite in the way you choose to communicate. Anyway, what I wanted to show and leave you guys with was this very last bit of information. And keep in mind what she said. They don't need us. They're not looking for us. They're willing to find love in the trash can for all they care. And that they believe all we're doing is completely terrorizing these other women, which is a complete lie. I've never, ever seen this. And you're talking to someone who's traveled for more than 10 years. Like, come on, man. Just stop with the lies. But I'm going to go ahead and prove her wrong real quickly. Let's look at this. All right, guys. So check this out. So I pulled this from the Pew Research. You guys can look into this on your own. But the biggest thing right here I'm focusing on is right here. So in about 1980, 5% of black people reported being in an intermarriage compared with 18% of black people today. That's almost, well, obviously 3 times the amount plus some. But right here, black men are twice as likely as black women to say they have married someone of a different race. I wonder why. I wonder why. When you have females like the one we just took a look at, I mean, seriously, is this anything to put a ring on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but literally think of all the women you've come across, the way they act, how they carry themselves, a lot of times where they communicate, and even the way they think for that matter. Does it shock you that black men in this case, are twice as likely to have married someone from a different race? Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on that, but here's what I want you guys to think about. Number one, black men are already one of the most desired men on the globe, period. Okay? Period. We have that. You can look into it. You can research it. Every continent I've been to, I get a lot of love. And a lot of times I have to remind myself, I'm like, oh, because of the perception of where we have in America. And that's global. So we just have that cool thing. They always think that we're just that dude, you know, and I'm trying to be G-rated, but you know what I mean. Okay. That's just what it is. Black women don't have that. their characteristics, what they're known for, are a complete turnoff in more than one ways or not. I'm sorry, in more than one way. So anyway, I understand her frustration. I understand it's not what she wants. It ain't the life she probably imagined she'd be at this point of her life. But these are the facts. These are the facts. And until things change for them, it's only going to get better and better for men. In fact, I anticipate next time this article is redone or at least researched, this will be thrice as likely. 36, 12, maybe even 45, 15 would not surprise me one bit. All right, guys, drop your comments below. Subscribe. Let me know what you think. Am I missing something on this? Are black women maybe more desirable than black men? I can't find anything on that, but if you do, drop that link for me. I want to look at it. All right. Peace.